Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is your boy, the Chocolate Bay. Y'all, I'm just here chilling with my nephews. But yeah, I've been, seeing a lot of things on social media regarding August Alsina, Jada Pinkett, and Will Smith. But I want to say this, y'all. We've been thinking that they had a open relationship or alluding to for years. I remember when Will Smith was with a model in Egypt, and they were speculating that it was his girlfriend. And Jada Smith and August Alsina, they have been pretty close. He's been on vacations with them and the family and stuff like that. But the thing is, as well, he became very candid and open with an interview that he did with Angela Yee, and he talked about him and Jada dated, I think, for years, and when they broke up or through the relationship, he endured a lot of emotional issues. Um, he even talked about how Will had given him permission to sleep with his wife. And my thing is with relationships, y'all, we never know how a relationship is between those closed doors or if we're not there. And the thing is, him and Will and Jada have been married for I think over what, 20 years, 25 years. They've been together for a while now. And my thing is as well, they're two consenting adults. If they agree about having an open relationship, then that's just what it is. I mean, if no one is being coerced or forced, and the parties that they're dealing with understand, I will not leave my husband, I will not leave my wife, then I don't see a issue with it. Usually, that's how it goes. Like in these situations, the husband, the wife, they're not going anywhere. And with August Alsina, according to August, Will gave him permission. So you can't. I mean, you knew exactly what was up. You knew that she wasn't going anywhere. And I think sometimes with relationships like this, if you're the side woman, side man, you think that you could change someone's mind or get them to divorce their spouse. No, it will never happen. August Alsina knew from the door exactly what it was. The man gave you permission to sleep with his wife, so I mean, it's right there in front of you. I don't. I mean, I feel sorry for him that he had his feelings hurt. He talked about that he's never felt love like that before. I know on the Red Table Talk Jada Pinkett show on Facebook, I remember her talking about her addiction to sex, and he talked about his addiction to pills, and she helped him get off of drugs. And to me, they were sort of like an emotional wreck prior, but they sort of helped each other. Helped each other like with issues. I know he talked about suffering sexual abuse, and I know he's had health issues. I know his eye. He had some type of eye disease where he might have went blind. And they've been there for each other, but some people was like, well, she was using him. No, I don't feel that they were using each other. I just feel like they were emotionally damaged prior, and they came together and they sort of helped each other like with issues that they had prior. I know Jada talked about, she had a close relationship with Tupac, and she talked about how he helped her, August helped her with those feelings and emotions. And I think they just found, Jada saw something in him that she didn't see anywhere else or saw herself in him, and she just sort of scooped him up along, and they just helped each other emotionally with issues, and they just started dating. But the thing is, he knew exactly what it was, that she was not going to leave her husband, and he gave you permission. And I mean, I don't see, is an open relationship right for me? No. But if two adults, if it works for them, they agree upon it, I don't see an issue. They're both, August knew what the deal was. I think you fell in love with a woman that was already taken, and that's just, bro, that's just on you. I feel sorry for him that he had his heart broken, but I mean, it is what it is. You know exactly what you were getting yourself into. And if it works for Jada and Will, then it works for them. I don't see an issue with it. They've been married for a long time. So, but yeah, that's just my thoughts on that. I don't see, if they agree upon it and it works for them, then that's cool. But August knew the deal. And I mean, I'm glad that, you know, he finds this process cathartic and therapeutic for him to get his feelings out, because I think he'd been wanting to discuss it, but he just never felt like he could. I know he's had a lot of emotional issues before with substance abuse and, suffering abuse as a child and stuff like that. But I'm glad that he was able to get it out, and hopefully he'll be able to move on with his life. But I just think he fell in love with a woman that was already taken. And I think Jada does love him, but she's not at that space yet. Like he mentioned that, Will and Jada, I think they call themselves life partners, not, I think they said they've moved beyond spouses, life partners, so they will always be in each other's life. So yeah, that's just what it is, y'all. Oh, and also Will did mention that he had a divorce. I think his first wife was named Shireen or something like that. But he did mention that he doesn't want to get a divorce ever again. So I mean, I can understand that. So I mean, if there are two adults that say this is how we want to live our lives, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. And also, I rather, if I was in a relationship, my spouse being, honest and saying, this is what I need, baby, this is what I need from you, and I could decide if I could do it. If not, then I'll just have to bounce. But it's a decision for those two to make. At least they're open and honest with each other regarding what they want to do and how they want to live their lives. So peace. Comment below, y'all. Peace.